All right, team, here we are on May 6th, 2020, day 51. The WOD today is Macho Taco, right? So what we're looking at is 5 rounds of 3-minute AMRAPs, right? 5 rounds, 3 minutes with a 60-second rest in between each one. Now what that 5 rounds looks like is it's sort of like we have a buy in before we get to the rep or reps that matters, right? You're gonna either knock out 60 double unders or single unders or line hops, go right into 20 jumping lunges. So when you finish those 80 repetitions, then we get to the scored part. Max rounds, and this should be max complete rounds, of dumbbell Macho Man. If you remember Macho Man, it's the barbell where you do the 3 power cleans, 3 front squats, 3 shoulder overhead, and that's 1. In this case, we're gonna use double dumbbells. If you do not have double dumbbells, it's okay. You'll do 1 arm ones to the same tune, right? So here's what's gonna look at. 3 power cleans, 3 front squats, 3 shoulder to overhead. That can be with a single dumbbell, or if you got 2 at home, you're fortunate to have doubles, do that and do that. It's gonna be fast, right? Your score is gonna be the total number of complete rounds in all 5 3-minute long AMRAPs, right? So we're looking at 15 minutes of work with 4 minutes of rest because of the 1-minute rest in between. All right, on to the movements, guys.
All right, we're gonna move right on to the warm-up exercises. We're gonna do a series of band work here. We've got banded pull-aparts. You can even do the pass-throughs. Clearing around, shoulder stretching the shoulders out. Here's the pull-aparts in the back so you can see how my scapula are retracting. Pinch them nice and tight together. Then we're gonna step on it and turn it into those presses to warm up our overhead. Thumb under, treat it like a barbell. Squeeze and brace everything, drive straight to the ceiling. And then take that and wrap it right around the back of your neck. Turn sideways here so you can see how I hinge. But then we're gonna do banded good mornings. These feel really good and hit all the hips and just help develop that kind of stuff. And after banded good mornings, we'll move straight into the Russian baby makers. Steady and smooth, fold down, drop your butt to the ground, hinge back up into that hamstring stretch, and then stand tall. One facing toward you guys. Love this stretch, it's one of my favorite ones. I think all you guys kind of like the way it feels. It comes close to the things that we do on a 2x4. And then we're gonna finish with about 60 seconds of practicing your crow. All you're gonna do is fold forward, bring your knees up to right behind your triceps, try to tip forward until you elevate, and then hold that as long as you can manage to hold, right? And those are the warm-up exercises for today. Now we'll move on to the WOD movements. We're gonna start with jumping rope. So we've got 2 buy-in movement patterns, jumping rope and jumping lunges actually. You can either choose to do singles or doubles, or even those line hops forward to backward are acceptable. Try to even allow when you're going forward to backwards, just as with the jump rope, let your heels hit the ground when you go over and backwards, right? So my heels are actually making contact with the ground there. And then jumping lunges, nice tight leap, try to kiss the ground, control that speed, right? We can also sub out step back lunges if you'd like. And then on to the Russian baby makers, on to the Macho Man complex, right? So we're doing power cleans times 3. And then right into 3 front squats. And 3 overhead. You can strict press it, you can push press it, you can even jerk if necessary, right? And if I were doing the WOD, that whole combination counts as 1. From the side again, we'll see chest up high, top of that dumbbell touches the ground, boom. Full range of motion through the squat. Resist the urge to try to press overhead, we're not thrusting. You can go into it here if you wanted. I just want to demonstrate separately what those push presses look like. Straight above your head, everything lined up. And that's the workout movements for today, guys. I think you're going to enjoy this one.